choice? High school home-style meatloaf or chicken tenders, beef or chicken tacos with tortilla chips or wrap, plus the subline every day.
Have some more chicken, have some more pie. It doesn't.
That's your lunch menu, brought to you by First Franklin Financial. Here's your menu in the Wayne County school system for...
Do you have a dirty car or boat? Does your vehicle, home, or business need window tint? Are you wanting accessories for your vehicle? D's Auto Spa is the solution you've been looking for. We are your one-stop shop in Jesup on Cherry Street. We offer pickup and delivery services. Give us a call right now at 912-424-0680 or send us a message on Facebook and find out more about the services and accessories we provide at the quality you deserve.
At Paul Thigpen Chevy Buick GMC, Paul's giving $10,000 off select trucks.
Heck yeah, I'm ready to do some dealing on my 2017 Silverados for 0% interest rate for 60 months and $5,500 in rebate. Hey, and you can get a 17 Suburban or Tahoe with 0% interest rate too, and $4,500 in money back. Y'all come on down, let's do some biz.
Nobody else is.
Find new roads at Paul Thigpen Chevy Buick GMC in Vidalia and paulthigpenchevy.com. Some exclusions apply. See dealer for details. Offer ends March 31st.
The first Doctor's Day observance was March 30th, 1933 in Winder, Georgia. The idea came from Eudora Brown Almond, wife of Dr. Charles Almond. March 30 was the anniversary of the first use of general anesthetic in surgery, which was used in a procedure by Dr. Crawford Long of Jefferson, Georgia. Georgia's Barrow County Medical Society Auxiliary proclaimed the day Doctor's Day. This special day was celebrated by mailing cards to physicians and their spouses, and also by placing flowers on the graves of doctors who had passed on, including Dr. Long. President George H.W. Bush signed a resolution recognizing the first National Doctors' Day, March 30th, 1991. This is Jill Blizzard of Wayne Memorial Hospital. In honor of their lifetime commitment to patient care, we salute all physicians on this special day. Wayne Memorial Hospital, caring for the community.
Neighbors, today we stop wasting our weekends standing in line for paint. For today, we go to Ace, where we'll find top-notch paint and supplies from people who know their stuff. It's time to get your weekend back.
Ace can help you quickly turn your painting to-do list into a to-done list.
For quality paints and painting supplies, go to Harris Ace Hardware, located on West Cherry Street in Jesup, also in Eulonia and Hinesville.
Ace, the helpful place.
Morton Collision is located at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton's offers free estimates, 23-hour towing, and they guarantee their work. Call 427-3769 or after hours 912-294-6140. The staff at Morton Collision Center works with all insurance companies. So for guaranteed work with a qualified staff, go to Morton Collision at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton Collision, quality you can see.
Turkey season's here. Stop by Some Toy Customs. We're your local high-performance gun shop for all your needs. Take your old shotgun, give it new life, a threading and installing a new choke. We can customize your new or old shotgun to fit all your needs. We're also a full CNC shop. We're located in Anderson Subdivision off the Dogwood Extension. You can also check us out on Facebook or www.sumtoycustoms.com. SUMTOY. Our phone number is 912-237-4360.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, Wayne County Sheriff John Carter reporting a traffic stop on March 28th by the Wayne County Interdiction Unit on Highway 169 close to Delaware Road. According to the sheriff, during the stop, the driver, Andrew Scott Brandhurst, fled the traffic scene in his 2003 Dodge Ram pickup truck. During the vehicle pursuit, members of the DNR and Georgia State Patrol and Jesup PD all joined in to assist with stopping the vehicle. The chase came to stop on Osteen Branch Road, just off Oglethorpe Road in Jesup, when the Georgia State Patrol performed a pit maneuver to safely stop the pursuit. The pit maneuver was performed after stop sticks were used and the vehicle continued to evade law enforcement units. The sheriff says no one was injured in the pit maneuver. Driver Andrew Scott Brandhurst and the passenger Donna Miranda Orvin were arrested and charges are pending. Items seized from the suspect's vehicle includes methamphetamine, a set of digital scales, $218 in cash, and a 9mm Ruger firearm with filed off serial numbers. Be aware of another scam underway in Wayne County. The scam's using Sugar and Spice name as they're calling people, telling them they want a grand prize, a trip to Bluffton, South Carolina. But if you don't want to take the trip, just give them your credit card number and they'll put money in your credit card account, which is nothing more than a scam. Again, please don't ever give out those personal information over the phone. And Sugar and Spice says they've not run any contest and they're definitely not part of this scam taking place in Wayne County, but someone's using their business name. So be aware. Once again, they're targeting the elderly, hoping to cash in by getting personal information such as credit card numbers. So again, be warned. Simply hang up and contact law enforcement and report the number that is making the calls. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Communication is the key when it comes to business, especially your financial business. That's why Altamaha Federal Credit Union makes communication a priority, making banking easier for you. AFCU has money to lend, and it's easy to apply online or with a quick phone call. Your local credit union with open lines of communication. Altamaha Federal Credit Union, Jesup, Scriven, and Ludowici. Visit altamaha.org. Equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
It's time for us to put that please and thank you lesson our parents taught us to good use. We asked you to please visit our new Woody Folsom Overflow Center in Jesup. And boy, did you ever. So thank you for the warm Wayne welcome. And here's Woody with more good news.
I'm beside myself to be able to offer you our exciting new Warranty Forever, a free lifetime warranty that lasts as long as you own your car. No cost, no gimmicks, no catch. Ask about it before you buy another vehicle anywhere. Some restrictions apply, but shoot, not many. And thanks again, Jesup, for making us feel so welcome.
So tell me, what's in your driveway? Woody's brought some exceptional pre-owned vehicles from all our new car dealerships and put them on sale in Jesup. Come see them at 448 North 1st Street. Nobody will treat you better than Woody. Ain't that right, Mama?
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. Oh, please, excuse me. I didn't know you was going to put me on the radio.
That's all right, Mama. You said please.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Morton Collision is located at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton's offers free estimates, 23-hour towing, and they guarantee their work. Call 427-3769 or after hours 912-294-6140. The staff at Morton Collision Center works with all insurance companies. So for guaranteed work with a qualified staff, go to Morton Collision at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton Collision, quality you can see.
Wayne County School System in search of a new high school band director as Ken Wilder has opted to take a different teaching role at the high school next year. The issue was discussed Tuesday at the Board of Education meeting.
Wilder's decided to, he's taking another position at the high school for next year. I've already begun kind of planning that transition, so we need a band director. All right, so we've opened up the job, basically like we do any job we have open. We're pretty close to the 10-day or the 2-week advertising period being over with. Mr. Adams met with the current band staff that's left just to kind of make sure things were in order for coming up tryouts. We got a spring concert, I believe, just to make sure the last few things of the year are taken care of. He met with them yesterday. He's also in the process of kind of forming a committee of 2 or 3 individuals from the system, from the community to kind of help him have a search committee, work through the applications, kind of like we just did with the football coach AD. Their first meeting is planned for this Thursday, this March 30th. Is that correct? This Thursday? All right, this Thursday, March 30th at 5:30, have their first meeting. They're looking to kind of meet again during spring break, so that'd be next Monday, April 3rd is what they're shooting for, to kind of finalize the interview list as far as who they want to interview with the committee. And then Friday of spring break, so it'd be not this Friday, but next Friday, the 7th, hold interviews and hopefully maybe have a recommendation to come to you with on the 11th. That's kind of our time frame we've mapped out.
Who's serving on the community committee?
We haven't finalized yet, and I hate to say that out in public, right? So we got some commitments because we asked, I think, a third person that was not able to serve. So let me get that finalized list, and I'll get to you if that's all right.
Well, the reason why I asked for it to be put on the agenda because I was approached by a Booster Club member for the band, and their concern was, which you've answered some of those questions, was what was the timeline as far as hiring. They were also concerned about how the auxiliaries and the trials were going to be carried on, and which I told them I couldn't answer those questions for them. But one of the concerns they had, they felt as though that the individual, whoever the person is selected as the band director, that person should be the individual who decides who their section leaders are going to be, you know, and that type of thing. Now, if you've got people who are already still the auxiliary in auxiliary positions as auxiliary leaders, of course, they can still, you know, do their trials the way they always have. But as far as those section leaders, the individual felt as though that the band director should be the one to do that.
A committee has been formed and finalized. Again, the committee for the search for the new band director. Again, the superintendent of the schools, high school principal Bo Adams, 3 members of the committee, Lanice Jackson, Bruce Harris, and Denise Foyles, make up the committee. At the board meeting, Superintendent Jay Brennan says he believes a recommendation will be made at the April 11th school board meeting. Legislative session came to a close early this morning. Georgia lawmakers gave final passage to a measure legalizing guns on states' public colleges and university campuses, now sending to the governor's desk for his signature. House Bill 280 will allow anyone with a concealed weapons permit to carry firearms on public college and university campuses, with exceptions that include dormitories, fraternity and sorority houses, and buildings used for athletic events. On-campus child care centers would also be excluded, as would areas on some college campuses where high school students attend class. House and Senate negotiations met for less than an hour Thursday evening, hashing out the final details. According to a copy of their report handed out in the chambers, negotiators added additional exemptions to the bill that include more areas on campus, including classrooms used by high school students in dual enrollment programs and offices or rooms used for disciplinary hearings. The agreement appears to also include an additional exemption requested by Governor Nathan Deal, who vetoed a similar measure last year, and that he wanted professor or instructor offices included. Deal vetoed a similar measure last year that did not have those exemptions, which he requested. Also, in the session, Georgia lawmakers approved funding for Governor Nathan Deal's school turnaround mandate. House Bill 237 creates a $5 million annual tax credit for an innovation grant program that prioritizes schools on the target list for turnarounds under the First Priority Act. That's the bill lawmakers sent to the governor Tuesday to allow the state to intervene in the lowest performing schools. House Bill 237 by Representative Brooks Coleman of Duluth, Georgia, chairman of the House Education Committee, was originally designed to generate more money, but the Senate cut it to $5 million a year for 3 years. The tax credit would work like tax credit for student scholarships. The Senate's vote 39-8 sent the bill to the House. They agreed on the bill on a vote by 154-1. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Communication is the key when it comes to business, especially your financial business. That's why Altamaha Federal Credit Union makes communication a priority, making banking easier for you. AFCU has money to lend, and it's easy to apply online or with a quick phone call. Your local credit union with open lines of communication. Altamaha Federal Credit Union, Jesup, Scriven, and Ludowici. Visit altamaha.org. Equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
It's March in South Georgia, and it's time to get your home's AC in shape. 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating is offering a complete spring tune-up and diagnostic evaluation of your home system for only $29.95. Yes, that's right, $29.95. We have limited appointments available, and this promotion only runs through March 31st. Nobody wants to come home to a hot house. Call 427-7022. That's 427-7022. 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating.
We're always on time.
Are you looking for help with your investment decisions? By contacting me, Sean O'Quinn, your local country financial representative here in Jesup, you'll get both personal service and comprehensive professional expertise. I will review your investment goals and risk tolerance and provide you with a recommended asset allocation. Investments are selected and monitored by expert portfolio managers for you based on that allocation. Discover how easy it can be with just a call to me, Sean O'Quinn, your country financial representative at 588-1051.
Investment products and services offered by Country Trust Bank, a part of Country Financial Bank. Products and services are not FDIC insured and not guaranteed and are subject to investment risk.
Seasons change. Quality of service doesn't. For 75 years, First Franklin Financial has been serving the financial needs of your friends and neighbors. You can always depend on the caring staff to be there when you need them. Drop by and see your friendly Franklin folks at 1074 North Macon Street, or give them a call at 427-4237 or apply online at oneffc.com.
All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial Corporation, NMLSR number 141-654. Georgia Residential Mortgage License Number 5656.
Final notes and news. Altamont Classic Cruisers have a show this coming Saturday, April 1st at Hardee's beginning at 5:30 p.m. Awards will be given out for Cruiser of the Month and Best of Show. Registered participants will be eligible for awards and door prizes. It's an open show, and all vehicles are welcome. Again, music provided by Old School Music. Public's invited. Again, that's Saturday, 5:30 at Hardee's Restaurant. Monday, April 3rd, the Wayne County Commissioners set to meet under citizens' concerns. Randy Herron and others discussing with commissioners regarding putting emergency lights on personal vehicles of the Anderson Drive Fire Department. Public meetings, consider an approved beer and wine license for Parker's, consider an approved special event beer and wine license for Heavenly Acres Arena for concert and rodeo. Under appointments, Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities Region 5 member, and in the Land Management Committee District 1 member. The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce pleased to announce they'll be hosting a meet and greet with Mark Butler, Georgia Commissioner of Labor, this coming Thursday, April 6th. Commissioner Butler became Georgia's 9th Commissioner of Labor on January 10, 2011. Prior to taking office, he spent more than 20 years working with his family's small business in Carrollton, Georgia. Commissioner Butler's goal was to create valuable workforce solutions through strategic alliances and community relationships. Again, the event begins from 9 to 10 at the Chamber Conference Room at 261 West Plum Street in Jesup. Light refreshments will be provided by Cafe Euro, and that's set for Thursday, April 6th at the Chamber Conference Room. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morganson, have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
A lot of dealers talk about saving you money, but at Paul